$3,600 with a new bill that was just introduced for adult and child checks. I have all the details and what you need to know right here in the video, so let's get right into it. I know in this video, I do want to discuss the details of a new bill that was just introduced by 6 Democratic senators who are now talking about sending out up to $3,600 in adult and child checks. We've got a lot to talk about right here in the video, and I will cover all the details, so let's get right into it. However, really fast before we do, thanks so much for joining me. If you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe right down below the video. It's totally free to do so, and I'm here for you every single day to help you out and to keep you informed of all of these changes as things are very, very busy right now. Also, as long as you're right down below the video hitting the subscribe button, make sure to like this video and, of course, share this video with your friends, family, and social media so we can continue to help out as many people as we possibly can right now, as it's a very busy and confusing time. And again, my dedication, my commitment, and my promise to you and everybody right here in the community is to be here for you, right by your side, to help you out as much as I can every single day, and I'm sticking to it. All right, thanks so much. Please subscribe down below, and let's get into it and talk about this new bill, what these 6 Democratic senators are now talking about, and how this could be worth up to $3,600, okay? All right, so this was just introduced, and I want to share with you all the details about this. Now, to be totally clear, again, I want to make sure that there is no misunderstanding about this right now. I'm going to throw this out there right away. No, this has not been passed yet, okay? However, let me talk you through the piece of legislation that they literally just introduced a couple days ago and how they want to start sending out this $3,600, okay? Like I said, adult and child tax credit payments, okay? So stick with me on this. There's 2 different things that they want to do here, 2 different changes that they want to make that, again, would be totaled up to $3,600 in total would be the max you could possibly get, okay? So just want to make that very clear. Again, I want to make sure that there's no misunderstanding. I want to throw all this out there right away. All right, so let me give you the name of this bill. If you want to look up the name of this bill, you're welcome to. Like I've said before in other videos, you're always welcome to fact check or cross-reference anything that I talk about in my videos. By all means, look it up if you want to. I find it all online, and you can find it all online as well. All right, so the name of this bill, or this piece of legislation, I should say, is Working Families Tax Relief Act. Look it up if you'd like to, okay? Working Families Tax Relief Act. Here's what they want to do with this. They got $3,600 on the table. They want to increase, number 1, the EITC, Earned Income Tax Credit, okay? Let me explain this really briefly here, which, by the way, full disclaimer, no, this is not tax advice. This is not accounting advice. This is not financial advice. This is not advice in any way, shape, or form, okay? So I want to make that very clear. However, the EITC is something that is showing up on tax returns that you can claim in some instances if you are somebody who is low income and you're also working a little bit. If you have a little bit of income, you could possibly claim this. And again, I'm not saying you can or cannot. I don't know your exact situation. I'm just saying this is something that's out there and a lot of lower income people get it. And it's worth thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on your tax return, as in money coming back to you, okay? So they want to expand the EITC, okay? This is a tax credit that a lot of people take advantage of every single year, and you can get back a lot of money. And if you have kids, you can get back even more money as a result of that, okay? So number 1 is they want to expand the EITC, Earned Income Tax Credit. Next, they want to expand, yet again, the CTC. Now, remember a couple years ago, with that piece of legislation in, I believe it was 2021, the American Rescue Plan, I believe that was the one that had it in there. I could be wrong. There were many different pieces of legislation that came out. I believe it was in that one, but that was the one that expanded the CTC, the child tax credit payments. Now, even right now, there is a child tax credit payment. However, back in 2021, they expanded it up to $3,600, and then they also started sending these out on a monthly basis as advanced child tax credit payments. Remember that? The second half of 2021, July through December, about 38 million households got, on average, $422 a month. Do you remember that? I've talked about it many times before in other videos, and I've talked about all the details about that. But they've also talked about potentially sending this out, this $3,600, on an ongoing monthly basis as advanced payments, just like back in the second half of 2021, okay? There's a lot of talk about this because they found that, wait, whoa, if people have money right now today, they can have a better lifestyle. Well, really? Wow. These lawmakers are super smart. I just can't, I'm just blown away by how smart these lawmakers are. Obviously, I'm being sarcastic right now. You know what I mean? Seriously. I mean, let's think of this with very simple logic here. If people have money in their pocket today, can they improve their livelihoods and their lifestyle right now today if they have the money versus waiting 6 months, 9 months, something like that to get a refund back from your tax return? Yes, of course you can, right? So, advanced payments, just like we saw in the second half of 2021, are very effective. It helps out a lot of people in a major way, and they also are playing around with this idea yet again, which is what if we make these adult tax credit payments, these CTC, child tax credit payments, what if we make them advanced as in going out on a monthly basis? It wouldn't be a ton, couple $100, but guess what? Would a couple $100 make a difference these days? It'd certainly help. Would it bridge the gap? Would it fix everything that's going on right now because of high inflation and higher prices and everything going up? Well, it probably wouldn't fix everything, but it would certainly help a lot, right? I think we all probably recognize that. So anyway, at the end of the day, this is what they're talking about, a new piece of legislation. And again, they got $3,600 here on the line. Can they produce is really the big question now, right? Can they pull it off? Well, that's to be determined here, okay? We don't know the details yet. We don't know if Congress is going to be doing this yet. This was literally just introduced a couple days ago. And again, I want to bring you the details on this. Now, again, I want to throw this out there as well. We see so many pieces of legislation coming out of Congress, right? We see a lot of stuff coming out of them. They talk about a lot of stuff. They don't get a whole lot of things done, right? They get a few pieces of legislation here and there passed. It's not a ton. For the amount of pieces of legislation that hit the table, that hit the floor, that are being introduced, compared to the number that are actually being passed, it's a very small percentage, right? We know this, okay? So I think we all need to recognize that, okay, let's just, let's not get ahead of ourselves here, but this is something that they're not talking about and, that's out there now. So, obviously, we would all hope for something, maybe a little bit different, that it's a little bit more all-encompassing, that reaches people a little bit faster, that's a higher dollar amount. We wish for a lot of different things, but at this point of the game, unfortunately, we just need to take what we can get. You kind of get what I'm saying here? It's one of these situations now where, whatever Congress wants to give is basically what it's all down to and what we can kind of grab and take advantage of at this time. So, anyway, this is the bill. Again, feel free to look it up if you'd like to. Again, the name is Working Families Tax Relief Act. Feel free to look it up. Just introduced a couple days ago. 6 Democratic senators introduced this, and they're trying to get 41 others on board with this thing. We'll see if they can pull it off. And then again, we got to look at as well, will it pass through the House of Representatives? Will it be signed into law by the president? What will be changed about it? Again, just because a piece of legislation is introduced does not mean that it passes through Congress in its exact form that it was originally written. A lot of times they amend it. A lot of times they change it in some way, shape, or form, right? They change eligibility. They change the dollar amount. They change the distribution method, maybe from advanced payments to a one-time lump sum payment. Again, the list goes on and on. We've seen it all happen before. So, same thing would probably go with this. Wouldn't be shocked at all to see that. So, just saying it again. Just want to throw it all out there. I know maybe I came off a little bit aggressive here in this video or whatever. Again, I just want to make it very clear. I don't want to mislead anybody, and that is not my intentions ever in any of these videos, but rather I want to give you the information as it's being, being introduced and stuff like that. So that's why I said right at the beginning of this video, it hasn't been passed yet, okay? Anyway, so I want to make sure that nobody's saying, oh, you said it's going to be passed and deposited tomorrow. Oh, no, I didn't. I did not say that. Not me anyway. So anyway, hope that helps you out. Again, if you want me to elaborate on this further, please let me know down below in the comment section. I can certainly do some more research on this. I can dig into it further. I can break it down more in another video. Let me know what you need. Again, I'm here for you in any way that I can be. That's my dedication. Let me know what you need. I'm here for you. Again, so please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other thousands of videos here on the channel. Until next time, enjoy your day. Take care. Have a good one, and catch you again later.